So this is not a swarm of bees, but in fact what it is tens of thousands of bees. There's probably, well, maybe between 50 and 100,000 bees here, and they are all homeless. So they're all from different colonies. There's no queen, there's no swarm there. What we've got is a lot of homeless bees needing a home. So I brought a few boxes with me, and we'll scrape them into some boxes and give them a new home at my place. Hi, I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. Got a call today from the Bango Tire store just outside Dysart in Hermon, Maine here. It's just at the passing point where a lot of trucks that are carrying bees down to the blueberry barrens, or on their way back from the blueberry barrens after being pollinating the blueberries commercially, they pass through here. The driver stops at the restaurant for a slice of buttery flaky crust, and then the bees start working their way out of the netting from the trucks and starting to fly around and looking for somewhere to forage. Then they come back, and then the truck driver disappears, and now you've got tens of thousands of bees. So they come in on trucks like this, and the hundreds of colonies pass through here on their way to or from the blueberry barrens. And then once those trucks disappear, this is what can happen. So this is not a swarm of bees, but in fact what it is tens of thousands of bees. There's probably, well, maybe between 50 and 100,000 bees here, and they are all homeless. So they're all from different colonies. There's no queen, there's no swarm there. What we've got is a lot of homeless bees needing a home. So I brought a few boxes with me, and we'll scrape them into some boxes and give them a new home at my place. Try and get a bit closer to. The bees have been out foraging, covered with pollen, probably full of nectar. I wouldn't be surprised if they're starting to build comb here soon. Do bring a few boxes. happening now is most of the bees have been knocked off their sort of perch place, and they've been disorientated again, because now what happens is they're walking in another room, but only this time they've got new places to cluster inside the boxes. So we'll have a closer look at that shortly. We've got a bit of brushing up to do. These bees are actually going to march into those boxes pretty soon. The problem is it's so hot. It's about 95 degrees out right now, and those boxes are just too warm. So the best bet is going to be if I leave these boxes here till this evening, and these bees will move in all by themselves. By this evening, things will cool down a bit. There'll be a bit of room for them, and we can get them in there. Okay, we're still recording, I hope. Have a look at it from this angle. I see it's shaded over here. All these are tire racks up there in amongst. Lots of bees on the ground. Some are going into the box. Right now it's just too hot in the boxes. Gradually unlock the bees off these perches and work their way into the boxes. This side is on the ground. These are working their way into that area. Very slow progress here. Notice though how the bees are in the shade. Bees are in the shadow there, but not the sun. The shadow here, but they're just cooking to the sun with all things. They really need some shade. There's probably a lot of bees going underneath this metal skip. So this is the ups and downs of migratory beekeeping. Let's go in the shade over here for a minute. The trucks came here. This is, now we're in June. These are the bees on their way out. So basically what's happened is that trucks loaded with 400 beehives apiece will have come and stopped at breakfast time in the Dysart's parking lot here. They'll have gone to the restaurant for breakfast, and during that hour or so the bees work their way underneath the netting, out of some of the hives, under the netting, and they start flying out, foraging in the fields over there and across that way. And then after an hour or so, the driver finishes his breakfast and drives off. Now and that leaves in the meantime hundreds, if not thousands, tens of thousands of bees left behind. I would say here we have a good 100,000 to 200,000 bees left behind. Not enough room in these nuke boxes for them, especially in these temperatures. So I may put another box out here, allow them to go in here, and then collect them when it cools down a little bit. In the meantime, I think they need a little bit more shade, so I'll try and improvise some shade for them. Another use for a double screen bottom board. So this was a first for me. It's so hot that the camera stopped working. It actually said the camera needs to cool down. Never seen that before. Yeah, it's about 95 degrees. So I have done my best to get the bees into boxes, but it's so hot that really they just can't go into those boxes yet. I'd probably kill them even the short journey home like that, because I'm not even selling nukes right now with this heat. So the bees will probably move into those boxes, and this evening when it's a lot cooler, I'll come and pick them up. So thank you to two folks, one anonymous lady who phoned me up yesterday afternoon reporting bees on a pallet here and near Dysart in Hermon, and also to the good folks here at Bengal Tire Company who reported this to me and sent me some pictures, and I just couldn't leave these bees out here to cook. I didn't have time yesterday, but as I'm not working with my nukes today because it's just too hot, I came to move these bees. So I'm come back here later on about 7:30, 8 o'clock this evening when it's cooler. Try to get these bees, the rest of the bees, into more boxes and take them home. I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer, melting in 95 degree heat. See you next time.